Alright, so continuing our little E3 streak, we're going to talk about the Ubisoft conference next. So, what's first?
Up first, we have Far Cry 4. So,
ooh, that's another good series. I saw this gameplay. This looks really good. Free roam, completely open world. They have bigger animals that you interact with, bigger map sections, stronger and smarter enemies.
Yeah.
Different vehicles, new stuff, obviously new vehicles and weapons, and a bunch of other stuff that you can have included in the game. So, this looks really good. So what details do we know about this so far?
Well, like you said, there was gameplay footage or, part of a cutscene. I'm not really, I haven't really been on Far Cry. I'm not big on it. Ever since this game has, come out, it's been announced. It makes me want to go and play them. I mean,
Far Cry 3 was really good.
I'm a huge Ubisoft fan, so Ubisoft makes a bunch of great games.
Always,
great games.
Always.
And they've never let me down. I mean, I just played Watch Dogs and that was amazing. But Far Cry 4 is coming out. I have not played Far Cry 1, 2, or 3, so that might change in the next couple of months. So, I mean, all we know is that, the game comes out November 18th, 2014. A lot of these Ubisoft games are coming out this year, which is good. It's just amazing. I mean, I love Ubisoft.
Yeah, of course.
And it also features a new co-op mode. So, I think that's pretty cool that,
interesting.
In-game co-op.
That's good. I mean, it definitely changes the game style up a bit. I know I saw that they had, in the gameplay that they revealed, someone drives the helicopter while another one uses the gun.
Yeah.
And obviously you can have a bunch of different vehicles, so you can change that up a bit.
Yeah.
There's probably other stuff that they haven't revealed yet that you can change. I'm hoping that they bring back the customizing map thing that they had in Far Cry 3, because that was really cool.
Yeah.
That was amazing. And when you have a bigger scale like this game that they have, it's going to be great. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be hectic. Especially with the multiplayer. It's going to be hectic. Nasty, everything everywhere. Everything exploding. That's my level. I'm gonna create that. I'm telling you that now. Everything exploding. You're gonna fall in.
Sounds like a little big play at level 2 that we can make.
Everything exploding. Everything explodes. Everything goes boom.
Now up next we got Just Dance.
Yeah, we did talk about
talked about Dance Spot. Dance Central Spot.
Yeah, another dance game.
Just Dance is, Ubisoft, obviously. This game's coming out October. It's a multi-dance online game, and in this one, you can actually use your phone, your smartphone, to play Just Dance. Now the thing is, as you can only use your phone as long as you are by that TV. So basically, the game would be it's on the screen. You log in on your phone, and basically your phone is the camera. And basically it, catches the dance moves, and it will total up, calculate your score. So
you can use that as a camera. That's not that bad. I mean, that's interesting.
So more people can play. So, I mean, if you're in a, I'm not going to say crowded room, but I mean, like...
a different room.
You're
in a different setup.
Different
it makes
setup,
it more controlled.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
You can use your phone, so yeah. I think that's pretty cool.
That's good.
Yeah. Up next, we have, once again, we mentioned this before, but we're going to mention it again, Tom Clancy's The Division.
Yes.
They showed a CGI trailer. Ubisoft showed a CGI trailer.
Technology that they show in this game. I really don't want to talk about it too much again because I'm going to get distracted and rant, and I really don't want to.
Well, the only thing, this is what I'm going to say. I mean, we can
go ahead.
We can rant. But Ubisoft, like I said in one of our previous videos, this game is amazing. One thing that I did not mention is how interactive, the characters are with each other.
Actually,
so
I want to cut you off for a second. When I watched the gameplay trailer that they had and the gameplay that they showed, I didn't know if that was multiplayer or characters. I really couldn't tell. It was so fluid.
It was that was.
Were those in-game characters?
Those were in-game characters. So that's what I like about them. They're so interactive.
They're so real.
They're so real with each other.
Oh
like,
my God.
They'll be like, "There's a guy over there." Like,
behind a car, and this and that.
Yeah,
oh my god.
And it's not like recycled. Like they don't say the same thing over and over again. It's actually interactive. Like
Enemy on the Ridge 15 times.
They're smart. They know what to say. They know where the enemy is. It changes.
It's an AI engine that's amazing.
And I really enjoyed it. I really was impressed by that. That's what caught my eye. And I was like, wow, this game's amazing. Just makes me want to buy this game even more.
And like any other Tom Clancy game, they have a lot of technology that you can use, like different weapons and obviously a lot of amazing futuristic tech that they have.
Yeah.
The map system, the weapons,
Yeah.
lock-on grenades, guns that see through walls, drones that can be controlled, all this amazing stuff. Walls to shoot through, so now they have a destruction engine that they're using. So there's a lot of different things that are going to be included in this game. And we're going to get it. We're going to get it.
I mean, this is the one game from Ubisoft, other than another one that we will mention, that is not coming out this holiday season. This game is supposed to come out, debut, next year, 2015. So
It'll be worth the wait, though.
But it will be worth the wait
if they make everything perfect.
Dude, it's already perfect. Just by looking at the trailers, I know it's perfect. So, and it's in New York City. But I mean, other than that, I mean, I just can't wait. Comes out 2015, so we'll have to just wait and play the rest of the Ubisoft games, such as The Crew. Or maybe Assassin's Creed. So The Crew, they did show this last year. A lot of these games that were shown this year were shown last year.
They said it was supposed to come out,
but it was supposed to come. Yeah, it got pushed back. So they showed gameplay footage of this. Basically, this map it's humongous. I mean, you can travel from New York to the Rockies to Los Angeles.
What?
It's crazy, and that's what I really liked about this game. I mean, it's just so vast, and
Let's see what this looks like.
And the fact that you can play with your other friends, I think in the story mode too. You can play with your friends in the story mode, which is pretty cool. So
another game we're gonna have to get.
Ubisoft they have so many great ideas, and I just
always
excited. So this game comes out November 11th for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So be on the lookout for that. Another game that Ubisoft revealed to us was my favorite, Assassin's Creed.
More of Assassin's Creed. They did show a lot of this in the Microsoft video, which we did talk about.
But this is Ubisoft, so we will talk about it more. They showed a CGI trailer. And basically in the CGI trailer, from what I remember, I'm gonna say he's going, one of the assassins is going after somebody. I forget, but the game is amazing. French Revolution, it's in France, obviously. New co-op mode, blew my mind. Game comes out October 28th, so obviously it comes out.
I'm getting the collector's edition. He's gonna be added to the wall.
Yeah, I mean, I only have 2 collector's editions. I have Assassin's Creed 3, and I want to say I don't have Assassin's Creed 4. I have Assassin's Creed 2, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even have 2.
So, I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan. So this game comes out October 28th. I mean, usually comes out around
same time.
Yeah.
October, November.
October,
November is just give or take.
Yeah. Actually, the character's name, Arno Vicidorian. Arno Vicidorian. So,
I hope they give him a good background now.
I'm excited. I'm always excited about new Assassins. When they first came out with the new Assassin, Connor, I was kind of hesitant because, Ezio's near and dear to my heart, and I love him.
And the way they ended his story was really good.
I still, there's no other assassin like Ezio. You cannot deny that. But Connor was kind of laid back. Kenway was kind of, he's a pirate. So
I thought it was really well done when they moved on from Ezio into Connor, into the, let's just say, the Kenway bloodline. When they moved on into that, I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I wasn't a real fan of Connor because he wasn't,
I liked it really.
Going from Ezio, who's he gets the girls, and he's so smooth, and he's just.
But it's a different
He's a bad
area.
boy.
It's a different environment. That's the thing.
Exactly, but
what are they going to do
is,
with the change of environment? They had, 18th century Italy.
But the gameplay.
What am I talking?
The gameplay was also kind of slow for Assassin's Creed compared to the other ones. Assassin's Creed 1 was faster, I feel, than Assassin's Creed 3. It was just slow and
But it was setting a specific tone to the game, though. Sure. That's the thing.
But, I wasn't really a fan, and, I know a lot of other people that weren't really, a fan of this. The only thing that kept me in the game Assassin's Creed 3 was Desmond. How are they going to bring him into this? Who knows?
They're probably going to do it the same way they did it with the other one.
Well, yeah, but I just want to know, much more of the story. So.
Right. Is it going to be a relation to Desmond? Is it not going to be a relation? Because they have all the other possible assassins that they have. Because when they brought in, the Freedom Cry DLC and the PSP or the PS Vita version of the game, the slave type storyline. They have all these other people, and they have all these other bloodlines that they can follow. Yeah. And they obviously know that there are more assassins, so there are more bloodlines. So maybe they're going to bring in a new bloodline, or they're just going to keep going with Desmond's history.
Well, I think they will continue with Desmond's history, because I remember one of the directors did say that if anything, they're going to go up until like Assassin's Creed 10. Desmond's story does end, and we will find out the end of it. That is confirmed. So, all I'm saying though is, Ubisoft, make me an Assassin's Creed game in Japan or the Middle East. If you do not, I will come for you, and I will find your family. I will kill you.
He's not.
Not really. But up next,
he's very passionate. I love the Japanese history. I love the Chinese, Japanese histories, all that stuff.
I do too.
And when you had the Russian comic books,
you got the rope. I mean, for crying out loud, you got the rope dart in Assassin's Creed 3, which was invented in Japan. So why not? What is this? Like, are you? I mean, and all the emails in Assassin's Creed. Spoiler alert. I mean, all the emails in Assassin's Creed, not 3, but Assassin's Creed 4, when you're with
you're talking with the game designer,
and they're like, Assassin's Creed denied or something like that. We don't want him in for our project. And Aveline, they're like, oh, we'll continue with her or something like that. But I was just like, come on, can you please just give me a game in Japan?
Japan has an amazing scope of area and timeline and all this cool stuff that they can do, and they need to do it right, but they probably won't be able to do it with Desmond. That's why it's difficult. That timeline, that bloodline it varies because it's all based in a specific area.
We'll find out.
We want it to happen, but it's probably not going to happen.
Oh well.
What do we got next? Because we got to move on.
Up next, we have Shape Up, which is basically a fitness game.
So it's like Wii Fit.
Basically like Wii Fit. But it's fun. Obviously, it's fun. It's a game. So basically, one of the directors came out. He just basically showed gameplay of what you do. So you can play against yourself, or you can play against another person. There was this one part where they bring 2 people on stage and they do push-ups, and basically, when you do push-ups, the weight gets heavier. Like, they'll show an elephant, or they'll show like an idol or a whale, But, if you want to get in fit and have fun, this is the game for you. So, Shape Up. No actual release date, but it is coming soon.
So that's interesting for a lot of people who play video games and want to do that. It's for a different demographic.
And surprisingly, like us, there's a lot of people out there that play games and work out. So I think it's really
kind of demographic that can really work for someone. So it's a different kind of game.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of system, and it's going to work out really well for the company. So next for Ubisoft, what do we got?
We have Valiant Hearts: The Great War. So I'm trying to remember what this was about. But they did show a cutscene / trailer. I'm trying to remember. I really can't. You know anything about Valiant Hearts?
Not really. I didn't really see much of the Ubisoft. I didn't get to see all of the Ubisoft conference. So this game actually, I saw the trailer. It looks kind of interesting. It's kind of different. So we'll see what happens. I really don't know much about to talk about it. So I mean, it's a Ubisoft game, so it's going to be interesting. So
comes out literally right around the corner, June 25th this summer.
They probably wanted to showcase it to say, like, this is the game we made. You should definitely check it out. So we probably will, and we're probably gonna like it. So
yeah.
What else?
Ubisoft ended on a good note. They showed us pre-alpha footage of Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
I saw this. This was good.
Was amazing. Like, I watched it, I had no clue what it was. I literally had no clue what it was. I was like, I didn't know what it was. Like, I couldn't even tell you.
When they showed the title, it blew your mind.
I was like, I'm not surprised, but woohoo! I'm glad it's happening. Rainbow Six Siege. It's been like 6 years since the last Rainbow Six.
You might be right.
This game looks amazing. They actually showed gameplay, pre-alpha gameplay of the game. Basically, there's like 5v5, and basically there's a hostage, and the bad guys have a hostage, and the good guys are trying to get the hostage, and they're trying to, you know, kill off the enemies. They're in like this house or this neighborhood. It was amazing. It was just, I wish I could have saw more, but it was really good.
I loved the gameplay. They had multiplayer gameplay. They had a whole team setup going. Communication setup works. You know, strategizing really works.
Yeah.
You can do both sides.
Really
you have to either what they showed was you either have to kidnap or save the person, depending on which team you're on. And teamwork really does change the gameplay.
It really
because they had one person who wanted to be the hero. He tried to do everything by himself.
And then you have one person as the sniper, and I was just like blown away.
It's gonna be really
Tom
good.
Clancy
We're definitely getting this.
Yeah,
we're definitely getting this.
I mean, God bless his soul. He's no longer with us, Tom Clancy.
Thank you.
But thank you. This game, I cannot wait. There was no release date, but I'm hoping it comes out at least by, maybe 2 years.
The maps.
I really want to say like
construction is going to be
but
amazing. The fluidity of the gameplay is going to be really, really good. It's a shooter that isn't just a shooter, and that's always a good shooter.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff that Ubisoft showed us, and it was all really good. But there's one game we want to talk about. It doesn't really fall under any specific game title name, so it's not really Ubisoft, it's not really Sony. It's just a game that we really wanted to talk about because it's actually something I enjoyed the first one. What was the title?
Homefront: The Revolution.
Homefront: The Revolution. Now, the first Homefront game, I admit, I bought it and I liked it. It was really fun. The multiplayer was entertaining. It wasn't something that kind of just like go and it's over after a couple of weeks. It was something that you really could get into and have a lot of fun with. But hopefully with this new game, all the features that they're adding and all this other stuff that they're going to do, I mean, the story was terrible. The storyline for the first game was terrible. It was stupid,
and that's what IGN was talking about.
Far-fetched and ridiculous.
I thought,
now this new one, what do we got at set in
the battleground is United States. It's in Philadelphia. The reason
one was
being,
San Francisco.
Reason being is this is the history. This is the birthplace. Philadelphia is known as the birthplace. It's a narrative point of view type of game, obviously like the other one, and basically, I want to say you're going against North Korea.
Still, all right. Well,
guerrilla warfare type game. So you have to, use tactics, assassination, build your own arsenal, equipment, but hopefully the story is as good as its graphics, because these graphics were amazing. Like you said, the story wasn't great for the first one.
Graphics really good.
I really didn't like, I didn't play the first one. I saw him, I watched him play it. The story was complete crap.
It was ridiculous.
Hopefully the story is as good as its graphics.
Structure. And this one, if they do it right, which maybe not, I'm kind of hesitant. If they do it right, it can be really successful, and it could break off into another franchise for them, and it'll really work. But we're still gonna get the game. We're still gonna play it, regardless. But hopefully it's good, and it's worth the money. It's worth my little investment for buying it.
Yeah.
It's something I'm really looking forward to. That's
But
pretty
that's
much
all we have for Ubisoft. So Ubisoft, thank you for your press conference. Thank you for your great games.
Thank you for Assassin's Creed, and thank you for everything. And
But-
you guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Tell us what you thought about the other games, and stick around for the rest of our videos because we still need to talk about
Sony.
Booyah. Thanks for watching.